Welcome back. It is exactly 12:23, and I'm speaking with my dear sister, Shamshad Sayed. She is with the South African National Muslim Women's Forum, and she's going to talk to us about the National Cake Sale Day, and more importantly, why it's being held on the 29th of November 2025. Shamshad Sayed, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the program.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear Sister Julie, shukran for having us. As always, a great pleasure to be in your company.
Thank you indeed. Thank you. Over to you, Shamshad.
Yes, the importance of this important cake sale is to show solidarity with the people of Sudan. There is also a silent genocide that's going on. I'm sure we've seen the headlines, but it doesn't mean it wasn't happening before the headlines. You know, there's a terrible genocide at Al-Fashar, which one of the speakers, Sister Al-Rasha Osman, is from that area. The other one is being, I think Salam Media listeners know very well of these two great speakers, Dr. Amira. And so both of these sisters have spoken at length, and they're going town to town to speak about the cake to speak about Sudan. And when we had spoken to them 2 weeks ago, exactly to the Saturday, you know, they highlighted the plight of the people of Al-Fashar and what the needs are. It's also basically under siege. And now Sudan should be close to our heart because every life is precious. And you know, the Sudan is very symbolic for us in the sense that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you read the book, The Difficult Journey by Ahmad Thompson, it is a British imperialist who reverted to Islam and then he goes on foot for Hajj, you know, the more difficult the journey, the greater the reward. And he comes to Sudan and he takes the lessons from the feet of the saints and masters, and they see in the eyes of the same British that they defeated, you know. Then in the book he mentions that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it was said to him by the saints that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the Sudan, he smiled because he knew that so many of his friends, you know, great saints will come from this land. So we are under obligation to assist humanity wherever the need arises. But this is a terrible genocide that's going on. They're paying the price, the ultimate price, for the rich resources that they have, like the purest gold. They have crude oil, they have seeds, they have cobalt, they have copper, so, you know, rich in resources, and they're very strategic place on the Mediterranean Sea, so on the Red Sea rather. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created this great resources for them, but also it's a test for them now, and we should be in solidarity with them because humanity is suffering.
And once again, let me come in here.
Yes.
Two things that I do need to point out. You've got a very beautiful poster, but on the poster we've got the date, the 26th of November. But
I think they corrected it.
Okay,
yeah,
no, we've got the one with the. Okay, so it's on the 29th, and where is it being held?
So there's different parts of the country. I know Northcliffe is having one, Roshni is having one, Heidelberg is having one, and then some sisters are doing it next weekend, but the symbolic date is the 29th, the Saturday. Northcliffe is having it at the Masjid area. Heidelberg is having it, watch the press for details, they'll tell you exactly where it's located, but Heidelberg is a small community, you can't miss it. And Roshni is having it as well. So quite a few cake sales are having. We need to raise funds for the people under siege in Sudan, inshallah. So this is that effort. This decision was taken that day as the sisters were speaking, that there's the need to support the people of Al-Fashar, especially in the greater Sudan who are under siege. So yes, that is the reason for the cake sale, and it be done in various towns, inshallah. So do watch the press for details. And I know the Northcliffe one is going to be very big, so please support whatever you can. Don't cook on that day. Try and go and get you know, your goodies for the day from there, inshallah. And it's going towards a good cause, inshallah.
Okay, the significance of the 29th of November?
No, the reason, it is because, you know, before the silly season starts, you know, schools children are still writing exams before all the money goes on silly things, you know. So it's a nice time to put your money where the value is, where it's needed and it's valuable. So yes, 29th September, everyone gets paid, and as well as the fact that it's needed right now. All of us will have something at the end of this month, but the people of Al-Fashar in Sudan will have nothing. They are living on grass, they are living on roots, they are living very much like the boycott. And when you ask them, how bad this is. It's not even 3 years the way Hazrat Khadija had to suffer the boycott. So you get some beautiful answers, but the fact is that it's a test for us as well. So go out there and support all the cake sales that are happening in Roshni, Heidelberg, and Northcliffe, inshallah.
Okay, let's wrap up with this final question. Where can community members get more information or contact your organization if they want to participate, donate, or volunteer for the cake sale day? And I must, really commend you and all the women throughout the country that are affiliated with the South African National Muslim Women's Forum, because the moment there's a crisis of any sort or any form, you guys are first on the scene. So may Allah accept from you. But whom can we contact if we want to get involved?
Yeah, so you can contact Sister Faiza 0741483330. I'm just trying to find Sister Hawa's number as well. Sister Hawa's, I think it should be on the poster, but let me also give the banking details. So those
We've
of you
got
that
it
want
on
to
we've got the banking
oh, you got
details
it.
on the
All right.
poster. Yeah,
Okay.
we put it on our
So
socials, and I think we have got the numbers.
you
We'll
have to
put that
change
on
the
the
date.
socials.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
also try to send you the updated poster, but Sister Hawa's number is
perfect.
08292000773. My number is 08287248859. So if you still want to have a cake sale, it's never too late to start. If you still want to have a cake sale, there's quite a few other forums that are going to be getting involved. So hopefully Pot will come on board. So there's quite a few that are still in the process of January. Springs is going to have it next weekend, inshallah. So make dua for that,
Amen.
inshallah.
Amen. Tuma.
Allah
Wonderful
accept.
talking to you again. As always, I don't know where you get the energy from. You're on the go continuously with one initiative after the other. Allah accept from you and everyone
Amen.
at
Amen.
the SANMWF.
WF.
Allah reward you all, one and all. Go
Amen.
well
Shukran for
and
giving us a
Salaam
chance.
Alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
That was Shamshad Sayed. She is, of course, with the South African National Women's Forum. And once again, promoting a very important date, 29th November, this Saturday, the cake sale happening in Northcliffe, in Heidelberg. And I think she mentioned another venue as well. Roshni, there we go. And of course, that's where Sister Hava Patel resides. So she's obviously driving that cake sale as well. So please go out in your droves, support this initiative so that we can help our brothers and sisters in the region of Al Fashr in Sudan. The monies are needed for a very, very, very needy cause. It is exactly 12:31 a.m. We are moving along and going to our final interview of the morning. So by now it's afternoon already, of course. So please stay with us.